Hello, we are very excited to tell you about our anatomy and physiology course. I've got to be honest, we never thought we'd write this course, did we?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. And I'll tell you for why. And this is also going to tell you why our course is different. Anatomy and physiology is a requirement, and I think that's absolutely perfect when you're training as any kind of complementary health practitioner, or if you're a PT or anything really. I think actually everyone should do a little bit of A&P because it gives us so much understanding about our body. But unless you really like nerding out on that stuff, and some people do, and I celebrate you if you do. I was not that person. I know Laura was not that person. And so the A&P courses, and I've done two in my life, um, they always felt quite heavy, quite dry, and just a case of learn it and regurgitate it, learn it and regurgitate it, even when the course delivery was really, really good. We wanted to do something different. So what we did was we sat down and we brainstormed. Okay, if we're just to take away the fact that we need to understand the body to be, health practitioners, what is it that we really, really need to know after our 20 years of being in clinical practice? What is it that people really need to know and why? So, whilst we haven't skipped on any of the information, what we have done is we've brought the information together in a way that helps you to understand why we're studying this particular thing, why it's important, and how it is going to directly benefit you in your clinical practice. And then we've also taken a different view on a lot of the current mainstream approaches. So we disagree after all of our research. We disagree with a lot of the approaches for particularly when things go wrong in certain parts of the body. And so not only do you have the current mainstream thinking, you also have our lens, which is more a functional whole health lens. So when we're talking about the nutrition, the symptoms, all of these things, we're also adding this extra dimension. So we feel that we've really brought the subject of anatomy and physiology to life.
I think one of the gifts that we bring to this is that we take quite complicated information and we make it simple and we make it interesting and we make it relevant. I think that was the thing that I really noticed when I studied anatomy and physiology is why do I need to even know this? Why is this important? How am I going to use this? So it's one of the decisions that we made is that we wanted an anatomy and physiology course with pathology. We wanted to understand what happens in the body, but also what happens when it goes wrong. And so this course looks at the common pathologies that you get in each of the systems and
Mm.
how the traditional view of where that imbalance and that disease is coming from. And then you also get our perspective from our clinical experience, from our college experience, that makes it super relevant and super interesting.
Mm.
That's what we wanted. We wanted it to be colorful and to be fun. The way that we do the assessments is through a quiz at the end of each module so that we can check your learning, that you can check your learning, but it is designed to be enjoyable. An anatomy and physiology course, that's enjoyable.